Whoa, hey, I didn't see you come into my office. Anyway, welcome to my office. It's me, the presenter. I just received an email that you guys were keen on learning a little bit more about searching the internet and, using what you find, being able to send it and share it and save it and all that sort of stuff. Now, I'm also told that you want to do it on a range of different devices as well. I'm sure that I can sort that out for you. I've got one device, a PC. I've also got my old smartphone that we can have a play with as well. So yeah, let's crack into it. We're going to be learning about browsers and search engines and using those. We're also going to be using some advanced search techniques, okay? Not just a normal search, but an advanced search, right? We're going to be using exact words. So all of the searches come up with results that have the exact words that we want, or any words which are any of the words that we want, or none of. So you type in some words and the results have to have none of those words. We're also going to have a look at searching by language and region. So do you want to search for it in New Zealand? Or do you even want to refine it to the Waikato or Wellington? It's up to you, because we have the technology to do that. We're also going to have a look at how to prepare and reference the information that you find, okay? So we'll have a look at like virtual bookmarking, putting things on your favorites tab. So you've got a favorite website, maybe it's Reddit, maybe it's 4chan, maybe it's a recipe that you found online. You can just favorite that page so it's nice and easy to go back to. We'll also have a look at creating active links. So putting a link to, let's say, a YouTube video or a web page into a document. If you're doing your workbook digitally, there's a couple of active links in it. Takes you to a few different pages that are good for learning. I suggest you click on those links. And we'll have a look at local and cloud storage as well. Anyway, I've been talking for a lot, so let's just crack into it, eh? Alrighty, so let's crack into it. What I've done is I've opened up a browser. Now, the browser is the program that allows you to connect and access the internet. Okay, the one I'm using is Google Chrome. You might just be using Internet Explorer or Firefox, They all have different pros and cons, but they all do the same job. So it doesn't really matter which one you use. Now, hopefully you will have heard of Google. Google is it's not pretty anything, it's a very strong search engine. And what that does is it allows you to search for pages all over the internet using keywords. I've decided that I want to search for dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are sweet, okay? They are pretty cool. Baryonyx is my favorite type of dinosaur, just because it kind of sounds like it has a people name, like Baryonyx. So I'm just going to go and do my search. Dinosaurs. Type it in, click enter, and I have a range of results, okay? So I've got some pictures up here. We've got Wikipedia dinosaur result, and then we have a few other things. An elephant-sized mammal cousin lived alongside dinosaurs 205 million years ago. Oh yeah, that's a top news story coming out of a website called First Post. But what if I wanted to be a little bit more specific than just searching for dinosaurs? Let's say I want to find dinosaurs in New Zealand. What am I going to do? Well, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at my tools. So here, when I click on tools, it brings up some little drop down menus, okay? What country do I want my search results to come from? Any country or New Zealand? Let's click New Zealand. Now it's showing results for dinosaur posts on the internet in New Zealand or from New Zealand. So here the top result is the hunt for New Zealand's dinosaurs. New Zealand Geographic. That's actually pretty cool. We can have a look at the time. So what posts do we want to see? Do we want to see any posts from, the history of the internet? Do we want to only have results from the past hour, the past 24 hours, the past week? Or all results or verbatim? Now, verbatim is like as it was said. So these are some quick tools that we have in our arsenal. But that's not all we can do. We can actually go into our advanced settings, okay? And in the advanced settings and advanced search, we can actually be very particular. So let's say I want to find search results with these exact words or these exact phrases, okay? So an exact word search. I want to search dinosaurs, New Zealand. Okay? So now all of my results have to have dinosaurs and New Zealand. Let's have a look. Advanced search. And indeed, all of the results that come up have the word dinosaur and New Zealand in the title of the results. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at advanced search again, see what else there is. Okay, any of these words. So before I had dinosaurs and New Zealand in the exact words, so the searcher had to come up with results with those exact words. But let's say any results with either the word dinosaur or the words New Zealand or the word awesome. Okay, so I'm searching for any results that have any of these words in them. And you can see that I've put in the speech marks to denote the difference in the words, okay? So it says, the speech marks or the quotation marks show that this is one word, this is another word. So if we go and hit advanced search, all of the results have either the word dinosaur, New Zealand, or awesome. So theoretically there are going to be a lot more results for this search because it's searching for any results that have any of those words for it than the search that we did for, they had to have those exact words in it, because there'll be a lot less websites that have both dinosaur and New Zealand than either or. So that's pretty cool. Now, let's say I want to exclude some words. So I want to still search for dinosaurs in New Zealand, but I don't want any of these words, okay? I don't want the word ancient, and I don't want the word fossil. So now my search is going to be dinosaurs in New Zealand, but I don't want my results to contain the word ancient or the word fossil. And then I can run my search and I'm getting results that have the words dinosaurs and New Zealand in it, but not ancient or fossil. Also, what we can play with are the languages. So we can choose what language we want to search in. I'm going to keep it on English because that's what I speak and what I know how to read. And we can also go back into advanced search and have a look at the region. So we can come and get results from any region that we wanted. So, do we want our search to come up with results from Paraguay, the Pitcairn Islands, Qatar, Slovenia? What I'm trying to get my point across is that there are a lot of different ways to customize your search and to make it a little bit more powerful, okay? Really focus it. That's really quite cool that you have that level of power over your Google search. I've come up with my results. I've come up with a search that includes the word dinosaurs and New Zealand and excludes the words ancient and fossil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up one of these links. Here's one from the Auckland Museum. I respect the Auckland Museum, I've got a lot of time for them. So now, it opens up the web page showing the result of my search. I quite like this. I'm going to save this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a virtual bookmark. I'm going to save this page into my bookmarks, into my search history, so that I can go back to it if I want to. What I'm going to do is this. What I'm going to do is at the top right hand corner of the browser, next to the URL box here, I'm going to click on these three dots, and that brings down a drop down menu where I can see my history, my downloads, all that sort of things. I'm going to highlight bookmarks and I'm going to focus this shot. There we go. And I hit bookmark this page. Okay. So bookmark added, I can change the name. I can put it in a different folder. And if I'm happy with everything, I hit done. And that's it. Bookmarking a website or a web page is as easy as that. Now, let's say I wanted to use this web page as an educational resource, or I wanted to send it in a document to a family member or a friend. Well, that's nice and easy. I'm just going to send it as an active link. I could even pop it on my Facebook or other social media if I wanted to. That's actually quite a popular thing that people do. Anyway, you copy, Control-C, the URL, then you bring over your document, paste it, Control-V, hit enter, and here we've created the active link. So when someone clicks on that now, it'll take them to that web page. And it's the same process if you're attaching an active link to an email or your social media profile. Nice and easy. Let's say we've put our link into our document and now we want to save it or share it. Well, that's nice and easy. We know how to save a document to your local drive. You go File, Save As, Browse, and just bring up your Documents folder and then save it. Okay? Nice and easy. Now, there are a whole lot of different settings that you can play with while you're saving. You can give it a unique name or change the document type. But let's say we wanted to, save it in the cloud. What we could do is we could either open up, our folder structure, pick up the file, and then manually upload it, or File, Save As. You can actually save it to your OneDrive account, okay? If you're working on OneDrive. A lot of cloud services now, they sort of work together with your application software. So you can actually save direct to the cloud now, which is awesome. So all I would have to do is sign in, and I could save to OneDrive straight from the application. That means that I don't have to open my folder structure anymore and drag and drop or upload into the cloud. I can just save directly into the cloud. Now, I don't know what cloud service your training organization uses, but theoretically it should be the same for you. You should be able to go File, Save As, and save directly to the cloud, or at least upload to the cloud, okay? Depending on what type of collaboration tools or big system software that your training organization uses. Now, it's not just your PC that you're able to connect to the internet from. You can also use another range of devices, okay? You can use a cell phone, or you could use a tablet. There's even some digital cameras that you can access the internet from. There are so many ways and so many devices that you can search for and prepare content for. Okay? So let's have a look at the phone, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on the phone real quick. Okay, so here's the phone. That's a photo of my cat. His name's Skeletor, he's cool. So what you want to do is you want to flick over and you want to find the Safari app or whatever app you have to connect to the internet. Open it up, click open the URL, and let's go into Google. Phone's a bit old, it's a little bit slow now. Then from here you click in the URL and type in your search. It's that easy.